birds are chirping, money's calling. Tell Jada I'm on the way. And I got them all in their feelings. I got them all in their feelings.
I'll cut you off and get mad when you leave.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing good. You guys probably don't even recognize me. I haven't even been on here for like 8 whole months now, which is well, a lot has changed, you know, locked up. First things first, quarantine has got me fucked up. Look at the remains of my eyelash extensions. Like, I feel so homeless. Nails ain't done, nothing's done. There's a whole pandemic happening right now. Things just couldn't be different from the last time that they couldn't be more different from the last time that I was on YouTube. I thought since I have all this free time, I might as well use it to practice my makeup skills since I do feel a bit rusty. I have been out of the game for a couple months, so I just want to, you know, have a play. Anyways, I think we should just get started and hop into the video. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a voiceover or if I'm going to be actually talking through the video, just because I want to play my music, bitch. Like, Party Next Door's album dropped. Tory Lanez's album dropped. There's loads of new music out right now. I'm excited because I haven't properly done my makeup in so long and I've been missing it. But yeah, let's just jump straight into the video. Okay, so I thought I'd just do a little life update, as you know, I'm just taking my bold self and jumping back onto my YouTube channel after 8 months. I just want to say from now, please bear with me and excuse me, because I am so out of the loop when it comes to making YouTube videos now. Like, it just feels fucking weird talking to the camera again, so bear with me, please. What's been happening in my life since my last video? I'm gonna let you know. So after like my last video and stuff, I actually got offered an apprenticeship in the field that I've been wanting to get into. I started that and it was cool in the beginning. I ended up getting let go from that job purely because the company was just going under. After that, I was a bit demotivated. Anyways, I went through that little bit of a phase, came out the other side, and thankfully I was offered another apprenticeship, which is the one that I'm in right now, at a company that I really admired. It was a role that I thought would teach me a lot. The offices are in central London and I'm learning so much there. I started that job in October. I say job, but I mean apprenticeship, because they're kind of interchangeable. Got that job in October of 2019, and then in my first couple months, all I was really focused on was learning the job and like just putting my all into the whole experience. So from October to March, I was going steady in this job, learning new skills, meeting new people, networking, building my, you know, career prospects and stuff. It got to March now and I booked time off for my birthday. I booked a week off, I booked Airbnb, and it was a good time. Anyways, on the day I left the Airbnb, I was meant to go back to work the next day. And then on the Sunday night before I was meant to go into work, my manager calls me and he's like, it's best that you work from home just because no one's going to be in the office. And the whole, I'm just going to say the C word. The C word was fully underway at this point. Now we're here, we're all quarantined. At first I was a bit like, can I have a refund? Like, what the fuck is this type of thing? And now I'm kind of looking at it as a blessing because I got some much needed rest and I'm able to have more time to do the stuff that I actually want to do. Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. Now you're up to date. Now we're here in April on day 165 of lockdown. I'm talking so much and I've barely done anything. So I'm going to come back for the next step just so this video isn't, you know, ridiculously long. I'm going to go in with the Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer in the shade C12.5. This is kind of what I'm using as my primer, per se. Okay guys, Future Jada here. Turns out we are doing a voiceover video. The first thing I'm doing is going into the halftime shade out of the Revolution Pro Mischief Matte palette. Most of the shades I'll be using today are from that palette. And then after that, I'm going into the shade Daydream and I'm blending out the edges of the colour that I just put down. Okay, now that I have those two shades blended out and diffused nicely, I'm going into the next shade, which is called New Day, out of the same palette, and it's just a nice yellow colour, and I'm using that to blend out the edges even more, and I'm blending it up into my eyebrow as well. And then what you see me doing here is going back and intensifying each colour that got lost in the process of me putting the yellow down. And then I moved on to darkening the crease a bit. I just used this dark brown matte single eyeshadow that I had and it done the job. And then I'm just going back and blending everything out again thoroughly. Now I'm moving on to cutting the crease, and this was a freestyle look, so I wasn't sure what shape I was going for at first, but you'll see what I end up with. I usually use a white concealer or eye base. Okay, so the first colour that I'm laying down after I cut the crease is out of the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Love palette, and it's called Heart. It's a lovely shimmery pink colour, and I'm just packing that on. So I tried to keep that first shade towards the front and top of the crease that I had cut, so I can leave room to pack on the next shade diagonally in that blank space. That shade was Ricochet out of the Mischief Matte palette, and then straight after I've gone in with another shade called Haunted out of the same palette and packed that onto the outer corners, and then I've gone in with a clean brush to diffuse and blend it out further. Then I'm going into lining my eyes with my Fenty Beauty Flyliner. Next, I'm just taking this glitter eyeliner. I'll be honest, I forgot where it's from, but I'm using that to go over the top of the other wing that I just put down to kind of intensify it and make it look pretty. Here I'm just filling in my eyebrows as I usually do. There's not much more to say about what I do with my eyebrows because I've done tutorials and stuff before. That'll be linked below. But yeah, that's all I'm doing right now. Okay, eyes are done. Now onto the face. First things first, I actually forgot to do this and I remembered just before I continued. But first things first, I'm priming my face with the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Primer. And then after blending out the concealer I put down to sharpen my liner, I'm kind of looking a bit ashy. So I've gone in with my foundation, and this is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in the shade Walnut. And then next, I've gone into my little highlight and contour routine, and I've started with the Makeup Revolution Infinite Concealer in the shade 12.5, and I'm putting on all the high points on my face and blending it out with the trusty Beauty Blender. So for some reason I forgot to include a clip of me cream contouring, but that definitely happened. And then once all that was blended out, I've gone in under my eyes with the Revolution Banana Deep powder, and then to chisel out my jawline and underneath my cheeks, I've used the Dark Deep Revolution powder. And I've also gone over my eyes with the Dark Deep as well to make it a bit easier to blend out. And then to dust all of that away, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match powder in 10W/10D. And this combo really just makes my skin look flawless. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, completely freestyle. I am so impressed with myself, like anyways, enough of me talking my shit. But everyone, I hope you stay safe. Make sure to wash your hands, use your hand sanitizer, antibacterial wipes and spray everything you can to keep as cleanly as possible during these times. Anyways, apart from all of that stuff, I hope you guys can use this time productively, but do not come and kill yourself. You don't have to come out with a business that earns 6 figures. You don't need to come out with a new book idea. You don't need to come out with a new screenplay. Relax, it's really not that deep. All I'm saying is stimulate your brain so that you don't become a couch potato. As I've got all this time now, it's very possible that I could be consistent on YouTube. Like I said, I'm not going to promise it because we just never know. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a like down below and leave a comment, as well as subscribing to my channel if you want more content from me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, whenever that will be.